Welcome, friends. In the rare event of a nuclear accident or attack, knowing how to protect yourself from nuclear radiation can save your life. Nuclear radiation, released during events like explosions or accidents, can cause serious health effects, including radiation sickness, cancer, and long-term genetic damage. Here's a concise guide on how to protect yourself if you ever face such a situation. Understanding nuclear radiation. Nuclear radiation comes in three primary forms: alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. Alpha radiation, heavy particles that can't penetrate the skin but can be harmful if inhaled or ingested. Beta radiation, lighter particles that can penetrate the skin but are generally blocked by protective clothing. Gamma radiation. The most dangerous form, gamma rays can penetrate most materials and require dense shielding like lead or thick concrete. Effects of nuclear radiation on the body. Exposure to nuclear radiation can have devastating effects on the human body. Radiation sickness, burns, cancer, and even death can occur, depending on the level of exposure. Symptoms of radiation exposure include nausea, vomiting, fatigue, hair loss, and weakened immune function. Long-term exposure may lead to cancers such as leukemia and thyroid cancer, as well as genetic mutations that can affect future generations. Now, let's focus on how you can protect yourself if faced with a nuclear radiation emergency. Prepare an emergency kit. Before anything happens, prepare an emergency kit with these essentials. Potassium iodide tablets. These tablets can help protect your thyroid from absorbing harmful radioactive iodine, a common element released in nuclear fallout. Only take Ki tablets if instructed by authorities. Radiation detection devices. Geiger counters or dosimeters can measure radiation levels in your environment and let you know when it's safe to move. Food and water. Store at least 2 weeks' worth of non-perishable food and water for each family member. Nuclear fallout can contaminate water supplies and crops. Protective clothing, gloves, face masks, and long-sleeved clothing can help minimize exposure to radioactive dust. First aid supplies, including bandages, antiseptics, and any necessary medications for family members. Communication devices, battery-powered or hand-crank radios to receive emergency broadcasts, as well as extra batteries or power banks. Take immediate shelter. If a nuclear event occurs, seek shelter immediately. The key factors to remember are time, distance, and shielding. Time. Spend as little time as possible exposed to radiation. Fallout is most dangerous in the first 48 hours. Distance. Stay far away from the radiation source. Shielding. Stay in a basement or central room in your house, away from windows and exterior walls. Thick walls made of concrete or brick offer the best protection. Seal your shelter. Once indoors, seal your home to prevent radioactive particles from entering. Close all windows and doors. Seal gaps with plastic sheeting and duct tape. Turn off ventilation systems to avoid drawing in contaminated air. Limit exposure to fallout dust. Fallout is the radioactive dust that falls after a nuclear event. To reduce exposure, stay indoors as much as possible. If you must go outside, wear a mask, gloves, and full body covering. Decontaminate by removing clothes and washing your skin thoroughly when returning indoors. Evacuate when safe. Follow evacuation instructions from authorities when radiation levels decrease. Take your emergency kit and move quickly to safe zones. By preparing ahead, sheltering effectively, and following safety protocols, you can greatly reduce the risk of harm from nuclear radiation. Stay informed, protect yourself, and always be ready. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to provide your comments. Thanks for watching this video.